everybody. I'm Mike from Dragon Age Productions, and I'd like to welcome you to the behind-the-scenes look at the EAC event here at the Jeffrey Smith Galleries located in Stuart, Florida, as we prepare for the biggest night event here in Stuart. And what you are about to witness is the behind-the-scenes look of how we set up and how we create magic and how we distribute the swag bags to everyone. And as you all know, that you are about to witness the behind-the-scenes before we show you tonight's event. So now, sit back and enjoy the behind-the-scenes look here at Everglades Animals Collation. Now we're in Martin County, on our way to Stuart. This is the Hope Sound. And this is the I-95. Now I would like to introduce you to a cousin of mine, the one I love her, Nava.
Oh, thank you so much, Michael, for capturing these moments behind the scenes as we are headed to the 2025 Pegasus Wings Awards and the premiere launch of the documentary film Expedition Rescue Mission Hope. What a fun journey. We're only in the car and we haven't even started having all the fun that we're going to have this weekend.
Oh yes, thank you so much. Here we are, Stuart, Florida, known as the sailfish capital of the world. Located in Martin County, located north of Palm Beach County and Jupiter, Florida, near Hope Sound. And it is home to one of the greatest attractions in Stuart, Florida, like the old McDonald's sign, for instance. And the Stuart Heritage Museum, located near downtown Stuart. It is home to one of the greatest artifacts of old Stuart, Florida, like it was the drugstore and the ice cream shop. And it is filled with historic artifacts. East of Stuart is Huntington Island, home to the Elliott Museum, filled with historic cars, transportation, and the history of Stuart, Florida itself. At our Airbnb, we have two volunteers, Tara and Dakota, preparing for the big event by filling in the swag bags.
Amazing shirts.
Yes.
Some swag from the Brady Hunter Foundation. They were so generous as we're packing our goodie bags. We're going to share some of this with our team and the guests coming to the event tomorrow night for a keepsake and also to be able to share the message.
Nice.
Foundation.
Of course, I place Dragon Agent Productions pricing charts and business cards in randomized swag bags as a potpourri to see who gets the magic. And now, we are looking forward to the main event as we head to Jeffrey Smith Galleries to set up the event. Take a look, the Stuart Water Tower. It welcomes us to the city. As we head down south, we finally came to the Jeffrey Smith Galleries. It is a place where people purchase works of art, and they also hosted private parties and special events here. That is why this is the place where it is perfect for setting up tonight's event. Look at the beautiful works of art all around. At 10 a.m., the truck filled with event chairs had arrived, and now it is time to set things up. The event makers crew had brought in the chairs for tonight's event for everyone to be fully seated and to enjoy the premiere of Expedition Rescue with Jeff Corwin. As they are unloading the chairs from the truck, we set up as fast as possible. This time-lapse video shows how they brought in the chairs and we set up fast as we can. With the help of the volunteers, Tara, Dakota, and I, and Nava, of course, had helped set up the chairs for tonight's event. Simply unloading them and loading them the way it would be seated. Just like the real thing. Like professionals, they set up events as quick as possible, like setting up stages and setting up the atmosphere at a stage or at the arena or at a convention center. But here, in this gallery, we even set up the event how we want it. And we want to be sure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This whole process takes about an hour or so, setting up and disassembling after the event. This is the way how workers and volunteers should be. And it looks like we are almost done setting up the chairs for tonight's event. And making some adjustments and making sure everything has more leg room to spare. Now that all the chairs had been set up, it's time to test the seating of the chairs to make sure everything is seated well. And setting up the last bit of chairs to make everything a smooth and pleasant event as mentioned. Now, we're testing out the seats to make sure everything suits well and the chairs are in firm and in great setting. And of course, there you have it. The setup of the chairs is now complete, with a little bit of adjustments if necessary during tonight's event. And now that the chairs are done, we set up the front entrance by rolling out the red carpet and setting up the booth for the sales of EAC merchandise and guests checking in with the help of our volunteers, Tara and Dakota, who will take care of welcoming guests. And we set up little tables for displaying of such matters like raffles and brochures and distributing raffle tickets, a single ticket and a hug of tickets. Indeed, every event should have a raffle, like charities. This one is definitely a charity one, with EAC, the Pegasus Foundation, and the Brady Hunter Foundation is a proud sponsor for tonight's event. And we'd like to welcome our guests, Jeff Corwin, Tim Brown, Barbara Birdsey, and Josh Fox, welcoming this event. And our sponsors, the Brady Hunter Foundation, the Pegasus Foundation, even the people at the Treasure Coast Wildlife Center will be there to showcase animals to guests while they enjoy hors d'oeuvres. And yes, it looks like setting up is now complete. As for me, I test out to interview some guests that are in the curriculum, like the ones from Treasure Coast Wildlife Center, Jeff Corwin, Barbara Birdsey, and my good friend Rich Albee of the Hollywood Lions Club. Here, I am practicing some lines, asking simple questions, and making sure everything goes smoothly for tonight's event. And now, here's my cousin Nava to what she has to say. So Nava, tell me, how does it feel like setting up for tonight's event in a special way?
Well, I'm really excited. Being here at the gallery is always a special treat because of this incredible art that we can see throughout. But I'm also inspired because I have a team of amazing volunteers, teenagers that got on board to the rescue mission and have helped in a number of ways, enriching their lives and also starting a life of giving back. And so that's very meaningful to me. In addition, I just can't wait for the guests to get here. We've got a lot of really inspired people that we're expecting to come tonight. I'm looking forward to showing them the documentary as well as giving out the Pegasus Wings Awards. So truly a very meaningful evening, and I can't wait. We're just getting set up.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, that just about does it for the behind-the-scenes look here at Everglades Animals Coalition, and I hope you all enjoyed tonight's event here at the Everglades Animals Coalition YouTube channel and in my Dragon Agent Productions YouTube channel. I'm Mike from Dragon Agent Productions. Thanks for watching, and see you all in tonight's EAC event. See ya!